Mirrors program, in partnership with ED Accelerate, is launching the Finding Funds for College webinar series. The series will run every Tuesday in February 2023, beginning on the 7th and ending on the 28th. The series will run every Tuesday, and they will be held between 6 and 7:15 p.m. Webinar attendees will get tips about funding options for college, university, vocational and trade schools, internships, scholarships. This series will allow parents and students to chat with past scholarship recipients and their families. They will also get tips for preparing for scholarships, presenting a winning interview, and being supportive throughout this process. Scholarship awardees will share what they look for in a successful candidate application and discuss must have versus nice to have information for essays and interviews. The Finding Funding for College weekly seminar series is for parents of middle and high school students who want to learn more about where and how to find the money to pay for college. Finances should not be the main barrier for pursuing higher education. We are hosting the Finding Funds for College webinar series because we want to see more students from public high schools going to college and applying for the many loans and scholarships available. There are over $4 million in scholarships awarded to students each year. Unfortunately, many students do not apply because they don't think they meet the selection criteria, when in fact, many could. And don't let that be you. Even with the rising cost of higher education, families are making one of the best investment decisions to send their children to college. And given the success of the series last year, Mirror decided to provide the opportunity again to support families in exploring the various options of funding available in Bermuda. The Finding Funds for College webinar series will be interactive with a live Q&A format. And this government is committed to providing opportunities to help our young people in getting the training and development they need to succeed. So I am encouraging all interested individuals to please register by contacting Mirrors at 294-9291 or email mirrors@gov.bm. Thank you, and I'd like to invite Kimberly Jackson, the Mirrors Program Manager, to share a few words.
Thank you, Minister. I would like to reiterate what the minister said, that sending your child to college is one of the best investment decisions parents make. With the College Promise that was introduced in 2018 and the amount of scholarships available on island, every student has the opportunity to attend college. Last year's parents and students shared that hearing from students and parents about their experiences was very beneficial. Other areas noted are breaking down the steps of the application process, hearing the facilitators emphasize that students should be themselves and not minimize the things they have done because it's all important. And one parent said that's encouragement that her daughter needed to hear at that time. I can say that the series provided very comprehensive information last year. The scholarship committee attendees provided good one-on-one information and relationships with the persons who attended. The parents and past recipients provided that firsthand knowledge of the process, because oftentimes it's overwhelming for that first-time student who's applying. So our Peer Forward program at Barclay Institute and Cedar Bridge Academy is about peer leaders influencing other students to attend college and prepare for careers. And this webinar series is an extension of that work. And we're using the peer influences again. So we look forward to hearing from students, parents, and the scholarship administrators in the upcoming Tuesday sessions. and we encourage you to register early. And this process will help you to be selected to win a scholarship. So thank you.
All right. Invite members of the media if you'd like to ask a question. Kendall?
Hi, Kendall Trott with Bermuda Broadcasting. So my question is, tell us how this initiative came about and why it was important.
So last year was the launch of our Peer Forward program, which is a college and career readiness program at both Berkeley and Cedar Bridge. And through the process, we recognized that students was a bit fearful of the scholarship application process. I mean, for first-time students, it was overwhelming. So we thought that we would launch it, and it was interesting because when you're in COVID, right? We launched it online, and we were surprised by the number of parents and people who came on every week to get information. So that was the thing that launched it. It was the feedback that is having us do it again this year.
Tell us the opportunities you believe this will create for students. Do you believe it will result in more students going to college?
Definitely. The work that we've been doing over the school year has seen an increase in number of students applying. We're working on students applying to 3 or more colleges because the research indicates that when you apply to 3 or more colleges, you're more likely to go. So definitely, we saw the increase last year, and we're looking for the increase again this year.
Okay, awesome. We want to know more around the role Mirrors plays in this. How will they exactly help students find funding?
So it's the information that's being provided, but we also provide one-on-one support. We have been doing workshops with students as well over the last couple of weeks in getting them prepared for their scholarships, their essays, their interviews. We also facilitate an environment up in the mayor's office that you can come in and we will do interviews with you to get you comfortable for that process. So each part of the work that we have been doing is preparing them for each step along the way. We had resume writing a couple of weeks ago, scholarship, and the nice part about it is bringing students who have been successful in getting scholarships, coming and working with the students one-on-one.
Okay, my last question for those watching, students that may be watching, how can they participate or join?
Call Mayor's 294-9291. You can sign up for the webinar or email us at mayors@gov.pm. Just give us a call and we'll get you registered.
All right. Thank you. Minister, did you have some final words or? Yeah.
I just want to encourage parents and students to sign up. This is an opportunity where we are providing assistance to you in the community so that you don't feel like this process is overwhelming. Take full advantage of the opportunities that are out there to make sure that we take advantage of every scholarship that is available to our students out there in Bermuda. Thanks.
All right. That concludes our press conference. Thank you, Minister Furbert. Thank you, Ms. Jackson. And thank you, Ms. Sonia, for being here today.